I'm gonna get back to that story, Sonny. Just, just you listen to Boomer Great One. He's gonna tell you about how it was back in the olden days, back before fire, back when we walked uphill for everything. In fact, we didn't even have a concept of downhill because there was no downhill. Everything was uphill. We thought that was normal. We didn't even have a word for it because there was no alternative. It was uphill all the time. You just need to reach down and grab yourselves by your bootstraps and pull yourselves up, Sonny. Because when I was your age, I bought a house for $25,000. And I made that money on my paper route and bussing tables at the local cafe. And if I could do it, you can do it too. You just need to reach down and pull yourself up and just buckle up there, buckaroo. God, I hate boomers.
See, in the irony of age is that once you get to a certain age, it is no longer your time because you are not the future. The future always belongs to the young and yet to be born. And I put up a valiant fight. I was right about everything. And now people in my generation, oh yeah, you're right. I guess you're right. They burned down my house. I guess you're right about them. Oh, who would have ever guessed? Oh, I did. It's like I'm a fucking economist or something. Anyway, so I even though I don't have kids and I'm gonna go more the misanthropic, don't give a fuck type of truly Gen X route for the remaining third of my life. Third period, it's a hockey game. I would be remiss if I didn't try to convey, I wish I was being joking about this, some wisdom to the younger generations so that maybe I might see society healing and going the right way and some sanity being reinstituted in American society. And so I implore Gen Zers, I think you guys are the ones, you're not as ill-equipped and handicapped and crippled as the millennials. They got their own problems to deal with. They won't have much time. And then plus, I looked at the video. They still like, oh my God, Democrats again. Oh, why is there inflation? You guys are young enough that you haven't fucked up your life with worthless degrees, student loan debt, avocado and toast credit card bills. All American bar with American Eats, $30 mid burger joint with the lights without the shades, millennial restaurant cashed in what meager retirement funds I had to follow my dream. You guys got a future. And if there's one thing I implore of you Gen Zers is will you please put an end to giving back to the community? Now I am old and I remember the 70s. Yes, long ago when Rollo was a young man. I remember there was always some kind of donate to the poor, donate to the kids, help out the Africans, do the thing, whatever the stuff. Childhood, and you know what? In the 50 years I've been alive, and almost the 50 years it's been the 70s, we haven't solved one of those damn problems. And I don't know if you knew this, but trust me, I'm an economist. Depending on how you want to account for inflation, convert to yesterday dollars to day dollars, we have spent somewhere around 30 to 50 trillion dollars on the welfare state for the past 60 years. We haven't solved a fucking problem yet. Not one of those problems have we, and matter of fact, the Democrats always say it's worse. We need more money. Well, we're running at 40% GDP. Would you like 60% more? Because if you do, that would be all of it. And frankly, if no one's making money, they're not going to work. So I think 40 is about the most you're going to get. It doesn't work. Giving back, I want to give back to the community. That never works. It doesn't do anything. What you really need to do is say, fuck the community. You're on your own. Get off your ass and improve your community, whether you're paid or not. We're not going to give you money to improve your community. It's your community. My children are poor. Good. Well, we're going to let you and your children starve a little bit. And then you might think about closing your legs next time. So there's not a fifth kid because we give you all the food. Like, oh, look at this. Oh, free food. Oh, my God. The community, they helped me. And just eat more food. Oh, we're poor again. You're going to have another kid if we give you food? Oh, no, I'm not. Oops, I'm Prager's. It doesn't work. And this happened in my generation. The teachers, which were of the boomer generation, God curse their souls, they were really big on that. You got to give back to the community. You got to donate money to the starving Africans. You got to donate money to the rainforest. In our days, it was acid rain, and the lungs of the world was going to be burned down by Brazilians I never met. And they're like, well, you got to give back. You really ought to give back to your community. Oh, give back. 17-year-old kid, don't have no job, don't have any money to give, let alone give back. And I'm like, what did the community give to me? A mandatory prison sentence? I had to be here for K through 12 for 13 years. That'd be another question you Zoomers should ask yourselves. What exactly did the community give to you? They haven't given you anything yet. And usually people are like, I want to give back to the community. Some 18-year-old recent senior graduate who just doesn't want to work a real job. I want to go to a nonprofit with the job to help people because I care. You're just a dumb person afraid of math. You don't want to do a real job. The community hasn't given you. You haven't even worked a job. You still live with your parents. How can you give back to the? I can understand a rich billionaire who worked a factory and the townsfolk were providing him reliable labor and they made a lot of cars. And then he left, like I think it was Vanderbilt, like he left community centers and library. I could see that giving back to the, like, hey, you guys help me. I can't take it with me. I want to give back to the, or it was hospitals, a lot of hospitals. But what prompted this, and it's so millennial. This is from Rocksteady Studios. And it came across my desk because I've been kind of paying attention to just, I don't know, I wouldn't even call it decay. There's no good part left to decay. It's already all decayed. It's maggot infested, the video game industry. Where you have, I don't even call them companies because that would imply profit. You have organizations and institutions that on the face of it, are making video games. The video games are turning out to be basically horseshit leftist propaganda. By the way, it's not Republicans ruining your video games, young boys and girls. It's leftists. It's Democrats. And Rocksteady was one of them. I believe they consulted with Crybaby Studios, Sweet Baby Studios, whatever. And they created the Self-Deletion Squad, Kill the Justice League. And it was not only woke horseshit, it was a bad game too. And here is on their website. This is hashtag raise the game. Oh, this shit that these people come up with. There's a group of them. They're in nonprofit marketing. You got to come up with a saying for the children. Oh. Caring with hearts. Oh. If you hear the gay stuff like this, we're raising the game. These are millennial achieve nothings who are not going to do jack diddly shit for whatever the stated intended recipients of the giving back to the community are. All right. There's a rule. There's a rule about nonprofits and charity and Democrats and socialists and leftists and welfare. It never actually helps the people it's intended to. This is just nothing more than your liberal, rich, white Karen from the suburbs who starts a nonprofit so she can feel good and raises money so she can have champagne parties with her besties, raising money. 0.5% might actually go to the intended poor people or the recipients, while 99.5% go to her and Becky and Trisha and her sorority sisters so they can have parties. And I run a nonprofit. I'm a nonprofit director. Like, nonprofit directors are down there They're like fucking mollusks. This is all a big jerk off fest. That's all this is. So I want to read through. I found the picture. I had that picture screenshotted. Look at it. Oh, look at all the late 30-something hole in the sign. We got the pewing and we go doing it. You're not working. You're not producing anything of value. You're not contributing to GDP. Quit fucking around and make a goddamn video game. So let me read this way. This is from June of 2022. This is like 2.5 years ago. We joined the hashtag Raise the Game pledge in 2021. What does it do? I don't know what it does, but I'm going to bet Raise the Game pledge has not achieved its goal in 2.5 years. Whatever you set out to achieve, you have failed. We spent time talking with our team to understand how we can make diversity and inclusion better. Okay, it's a DEI racket, both at Rocksteady and within the wider games industry. Isn't it DEI what's making your studio shut down? Like, how much did you lose on Kill the Justice League? Didn't you lose about $100 million? Didn't you have to shut it down, or was that Concord? Was it both? How much are you going to be able to help minority men and women if you're bankrupt? You're not really going to be able to help them. I mean, this might have made people feel good, but didn't provide them stable employment. One of the biggest themes we heard back from our staff was to make meaningful partnerships with organizations that support people from underrepresented backgrounds. We also pledged to demonstrate our commitment and support through our... Oh, fuck off. Do you Zoomers feel the hair on the back of your neck going up? Because it means nothing. This is pablum. This is touchy-feely speak. We also pledged to demonstrate our commitment and support through our actions. A part of that commitment, we've piloted various projects with our team this year, including Code Coven. Code Coven is a fantastic. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic organization, everybody. How did you, is there standards by which you gauge the fantasticness of this? Or is this just nonprofit HR girl boss horseshit there? Oh my God, my friends are all amazing. Organization that provides marginalized developers with the skills and confidence needed to thrive in the games industry. We're looking forward to supporting them on their mission as sponsor. What's Code Coven? Is this the website even open? Change the game. See, they got this thing. Change the game. Code Coven is the first global accelerator and academy dedicated to forwarding opportunities for marginalized game developers at all levels. I highly doubt it. I don't think you're the first organization to help out minority developers. Get involved. Oh, do you want, here's what's funny. You want to look up, just for you Gen Zers, if you want to save the future of the world, always look up the About Us, because what this is a bunch of people got some grant money or nonprofit money or daddy's money, and they're just avoiding work. That's all they're doing. And so when you look through their background, it's not like engineer or surgeon or accountant or landscaper or anyone who produces. They worked in nonprofit and independent journal writing, touchy pledge, nonprofit grant writer type of stuff. Here, Code Coven, founder and CEO. This is Tara Mustafa. I've witnessed non-men having to prove their game credentials to be in the room. She, her, by the way, being passed over for jobs and promotions, even though they are more qualified than their cis male counterparts. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Paid less tokenism at gaming events and not given investment of what this would look if it were easy. I want to know. Oh, director of young people contact. Where's the about? Where's the about? Oh, come on. Come on. Don't you want to talk about yourselves? Kindness and respect. Intrepidly daring. Get involved. Get involved. Why can't Tara Mustafa? Let's look her up. I just want to I want to see if I'm right. I mean, there's a chance she's actually a coder. Like she actually knows what to do. Founder of the nonprofit, chief design officer, co-founder, Glow Up Games, University of the Arts, London. Right. Okay. Designers are not coders. She has a Master's of Art in Game Design. Do you have an undergrad in programming? Designer, education, film school. Okay, learn to code, sweetheart. Do I look like a gamer? This is the other one that raisethegame.com of Rocksteady. We're proud to sponsor Dill Eggs representation campaign so that future generations of talent will know there's a place for them in video games. Not only do we sponsor the campaign, but our staff has volunteered their time to support their events, including Luna Manua, who's part of the QA team here at Rocksteady. Do I look like a gamer? You guys aren't gamers. Isn't that pretty established and clear that you do not like gamers? Do I look like a gamer? Improving diversity in the video game industry includes people who are making the games we all love to play. Nigel Twamasi Mayamata. Our mission, we launched this campaign so a future generation. Why don't you just focus on one organization? You guys are repeating the work of each other. Oh, is it a money-making operation for a bunch of people who don't have employable degrees and backgrounds? Oh, that's where all the giving back to the money community go. By the way, these people are not like poor or starving. I bet you they come from pretty privileged. I don't have a master's in arts. I could never afford a master's in arts. I need a real job. Why wasn't there any intelligence behind this? Why don't you have one organization for the sake of, you only need one CEO, larger budgets, more effective, more cost effective, one place stop? I guarantee you there are hundreds, if not thousands, of these no-name nonprofits that are just someone got funding for 6 months, an existential problem where, oh shit, I'm an unemployable, worthless human being. I got no skills and talent. So I'm going to create a nonprofit and get money. I'm doing good. Our team, former software engineer turned creative entrepreneur. Nigel's the co-founder of Mayamata. Okay, this guy's legit. He's a software developer. Good for him. I don't care about that. Coordinator, game event, blah, blah, blah. Home. I want to see how many Twitter followers they got. Are you sizable at least? Are you reaching out? Are you getting 3,000 people? Jesus. Dude, I will help out more minority men and women just giving basic financial advice, telling them to major in STEM, quit being a whiner. My audience doesn't whine. We kick ass. Oh, do you guys see where your money's going when you give back to the community? Gamesindustry.biz, UK's Best Places to Work Award 2022. We are a sponsor of the Health and Well-Being Award, which will proudly present the winner their award on stage. Okay, so awards don't mean anything anymore. I don't know if you notice how the boomers made like the Oscars mean nothing and the Nobel Prizes mean nothing. I don't want you always active. Performance cookies. I want them off. This is just, okay, you sponsored an award. Big whoop. How is sponsoring a bullshit award at all going to help people? I got an idea. How about instead of wasting your time with awards, no matter how good it feels, could you focus on creating good video games at a fair price so that down the road you might employ many other people for a long time to come, which includes women and minorities? Or is it just like, hey, we did the good thing that felt well. By the way, you're fired. We ran out of money. The Gaming Awards, not kidding, they spelled it gaming. We are thrilled to have sponsored the Best LGBTQ Character Award for 2 consecutive. No one cares. No one cares. Even gay people don't care. You know what gay people want? They want good games at a fair price. Maybe the occasional gay guy in there. All right. All right. You could color up your armor a little bit. But you know what they want? I bet you, just like they want a good steak or a fine scotch or a good movie, I bet you they want good video games to play. I bet you that's what they want. Girls makes, I could go through all this. Girls makes game, limit break, MVC Women in Game Awards, outmaking games, women in game. How many? You have 3, if not 4 separate institutions, fly-by-night websites you donated to. Can you not just donate? Can there just be one, like an industry association, right? They have those. The Women's Accounting Association, I guarantee you it's there. Can you get one association, donate the money there, and they can cumulatively help all people or women in whatever industry it is? Here's what happens with your Gen Z. Are you listening to me? Trust me, I'm an economist. When you give back to the community, it's a welfare jobs program for all the nonprofit people that are getting it. That's it. Do you think any of the money that was donated actually helped women or minorities find jobs? Do you think pursuing DEI ostensibly to help women and minorities in the AAA gaming industry has helped women and minorities at all tangibly in the long run? Because now everyone's going to get laid off. I know this boring ass old man shit about you need to make a profit. You need to have a good quality product at a fair price. You need to have customer loyalty because then you'll be around a long time and can provide decades, arguably centuries of employment for everyone. But if you want a virtue signal to the detriment, Rocksteady Studios, I don't know what it's coming out next. I think Kill the Justice League was their last major release. I bet you if we looked it up, is Rocksteady suffering layoffs? Rocksteady hit by layoffs 3 months ago. The department cut in half? Oh my God. 18 quality assurance workers out of 33-person team were laid off. Wow. Hope it felt good. Oh, shit. Where did I lost it. Hang on. Rocksteady. Raise the game. Got to find it again. Raising her game. All right. Scrolling down more. Our corporate ambassadorship with women in games, Rocksteady's Alice Wyman, senior manager, HR and operations added. In a creative industry, are you ready for the say a lot of words but say nothing? In a creative industry like ours, we need to do everything we can to encourage diversity. No, you don't. Everyone in HR should be fired and your recruiting should be outsourced. It makes a workplace a better place. As a studio, we were Rocksteady to lead by example and breaking down barriers that kept women from sharing their content's ideas with game. No one prevented you. No one did that. No one. Everywhere. We're looking forward to the collaboration between Rocksteady and Women in Games. For us, this is about building a partnership to support our own employees at all levels, except for the ones you all had to lay off, and open doors to others to make a real difference in games industry. You didn't make a difference. You have failed. You failed, Your Highness. Or is it what was the emperor called? We're committed to making space for our team to give back to our communities, whether local, professional, or personal. That's why we empower everyone in the studio to take 2 days off per year for social responsibility work, including while half of them are laid, or it may just be one department that got half laid off. They got more than 2 days off. They got all the days off, including opportunities to engage with the many partner organizations we sponsor. We also continue to work closely with the international DEI team at our parent company, Warner Brothers Discovery, to advance our ambition in being the leading inclusive employer for the gaming industry. We're excited to identify future opportunities to promote DEI with the game industry and ensure happy, safe. Mental health and well-being has always been an important part of working at Rocksteady too. What about the people who are laid off at Rocksteady? How's their mental health and well-being? Just a question. Which is why choosing to support the Health and Wellness Being Award for GI Biz UK's Best Places to Work awards the Charles Montgomery Burns Award for outstanding achievement in the field of excellence. Was important to highlight on the significance of health and well-being in the workplace. For Mental Health Awareness Week in May, God almighty, when do you people fucking work? We ran a hybrid event in the studio, bring together all of our people to promote the importance of mental health awareness in the UK. The theme of the week set by the Mental Health Foundation was loneliness. Oh, so you brought it? No, I can't say it. And we seized the opportunity to bring everyone together. Oh, I'm sure you guys are just a fucking hoot to hang out with, man. Our studio director cooked 100 bacon sandwiches for. Oh shit. He did? Well, shucks, howdy. For everyone, we provided food vouchers for our remote workers. We also had massage therapists on site for those that wanted to relax with massages throughout the day, and had a lot of fun sharing selfies on our well-packed Slack. Dude, Z, help me out. Please, for the love of God, don't become millennials like this, all right? Don't. We took some selfies. Like, OMG, Totes McGo. Please, just, could you be a base generation? Look, we were when we were young, when we were your age, it's Gen X, we were down and out, man. Letting ourselves into our houses that may or may not got repossessed. Oh, apartment buildings? What's that? Okay. Right? Be a nice guy, sensitive 90s guy. Be fine, just be yourself. We were down and out like you. But look at what we became, the most jaded, pissed off middle-aged people in all of American history. You too can become like us. We also had massage therapy, blah, blah, blah. We continue to share personal stories to break the stigma of speaking about mental health at Rocksteady, having open conversations. Who gets paid to write all this shit? Oh, Jamie Walker. Oh my God. Copy. Hang on. Jamie Walker. I want to know if he's still employed at Jamie Walker. Is he still there? Jamie Walker, previously co-founder Rocksteady Games. Did you get laid off? Oh, are you no longer there? Honors and awards. Where's your? Oh my God! What is all this shit? All these awards that mean nothing. I don't want. Oh, I gotta join the view the profile. No, I don't want to join the view his profile. Is he there anymore? Are you there anymore? What happened? Pleasure. Which Rocksteady developers left? Hill and Walker left Rocksteady at the end of 2022. What happened? Look, millennials, it's been a great experiment you've had having leftist politics at the center of your life and your sole and only purpose and meaning in life. The real world is calling now. You need to get your head out of your ass, admit there's no inherent value to just being a leftist, and go produce some real fucking shit. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Girls make games. Friends plus video games equals best summer ever. Oh. I'm just looking through this. It's just so painful. It's just so painful. About who is it? The summer workshops by Lalia Shabir and Ish Syed, founders of Learn District, an education company. Why isn't it like neurosurgeon who program video games on the side? Opportunity. How many Twitter followers you got? Are you really helping women? Oh, 19,700. Okay. All right. Why don't you consume some of your smaller sister organizations? Oh, I keep. All right. I don't have to read through it. Look, that's just one example. Okay. All this nonprofit touchy feel. We're going to go for a walk for this. We're going to do a walk for. Why is there a walk? Just donate the money to cancer. I'm for fighting cancer. Why are we doing a walk? reason where we're having a social event where we can help shine a light on the city. No. I got a better idea. Everyone go work a really good job in a really good field, really hard, and see if the money that comes from that solves a lot of your problems. Okay? Let's not help everybody and force them to get off their ass and help themselves. And then if there are some truly needy people, like, impaired, disabled, truly bad luck, okay, we help them out, but we're done giving back to the community when it doesn't do jack fuck all shit. And all I ask is that Gen Z is one, you purge it, you ban it. We are no longer giving back to the community. Well, Cappy, anyone can give back to the community. You're right, but I would like to have it be so exposed and shamed for it's not the scam, it's for the failure that it is and always has been. So Gen Z is like, no, fuck you, take care of yourself. We're done with this shit. It doesn't do anything. And then like, oh, what are you gonna do? Give back to the community? Kind of like how girl boss was all the rage, and now it's a shameful thing. Like girls don't want to be a girl boss anymore. Just trying to save you young people some of your money and some of your time. And to know which companies and employers to, we like you to work. You have to donate 2 days a year to give back to the community. I'll be a consultant for thrice my hourly wage. I will not work for you. I will not be your W-2 employee. DJ Aftershock. Oh, by the way, link below. What do I have linked below? How not to become a millennial. Okay. Millennials were told the only thing important about them was the way they were born and that they were Democrats. That's it. You don't believe me? Go ask them. Really, go look at them. That's it. You're a good Democrat and you were born a certain way. And that's the most amazing thing about you. So, and then you're poor and crippled and financially destitute. And so I wrote a book called How Not to Become a Millennial. To help millennials get out of the current financial situation they're in now, and to prevent any future generations from making the exact same mistakes. And I like this rock steady, give back to the community. How many people laid off? Oh, okay. It's all fun and games until the real world comes to beat the fucking shit out of your ass. Naughty DJ Aftershock, $5. How much of suburban liberal politicians comes from genuine belief, or is it just to grift in order to oppose people they don't like Trump for acceptance? I don't even think it's to oppose people like Trump they don't like. I think it's just an easy racket. Like, look at Dean Phillips. If you've ever had Phillips vodka, he came from that. That was his grandfather or great-grandfather. He's a trust fund baby, pussy piece of shit, never worked a day in his life. He's a joke. He got bored and decided to run for Congress, got elected because of name recognition, and Democrats just love socialism. Or I'm sorry, Minnesotans just love socialism. Then he tried to run for president and lost. Now he's bored with that, and he's on, I don't know, jet setting on a yacht. I have no idea what he's doing. He's just bored. I don't think he's actually, he might be a Democrat. He might believe in free shit because that's all he knows, because it's daddy's free shit. But is he like really sitting down like, the poor people have some really serious disadvantages. And I've thought about it, like you find a genuine nonprofit worker, perhaps in the clergy, who like Mother Teresa, no, we have to help out the poor. I guess in a certain sense, even I would admit there are some people who do need help. But I would say the majority of them, they just want to make money. That's it. Free shit, everybody. Vote for me. Oh my God. How much do I get in a lifelong pension and free healthcare forever? Because I have a 2-year term in Congress? Yeah. Be tall, young, and attractive. $2. Did you already touch on the India H-1B issue? I talked about that on the video about why American MBAs are so stupid. Ryan Stone mentioned that it's like maybe $10,000 pay difference between the Indian engineers and domestic engineers. But I haven't, if it's in the news, I really haven't paid attention to it. Squishy Plums, $5. I heard the universe pays you back when you give money to charity. Oh yeah, you pay it forward. Remember that? I'm just paying it forward. Paying it forward. I'm paying for myself and fuck the rest of you. No one paid me forward. No, the universe does not pay you back. That whole give to the universe, give. No, that's what hippy dippy, woo woo chakra crystal type of people believe. Here's what I will tell you. Trust me, I'm an economist. Major in the right thing, work hard, spend less than you make, and barring things truly outside of your control, you will be fine. And if everybody did that, no one would have to help everybody else out because you would have taken care of your own. That's my charity. Naughty DJ Aftershock, $2. I meant the beliefs in politics, not the politicians. How much suburban politics come from genuine belief? Oh, you mean like, do the suburban leftists, do they actually believe in it? I'm sorry, I keep misunderstanding your question, DJ. I think it comes from a naivete of nothing's too good for the children. I want to help the poor people. Becky and Madison got their social work degree. And even though their husband's paying 50% taxes, they want to jack it up more. I think it's a naivete. I think it comes from, one, a genuine desire to do, quote, the right thing. And two, but over super seceded, especially in suburbia, to be popular, to virtue signal. That's what I believe. I don't believe they sat down and said, well, if government spending to GDP goes up, this might crowd out some of the private investment. Or they wouldn't know the difference between $1 million and $1 trillion. They wouldn't know where to go look for the federal budget. I haven't looked at the federal budget in years because I just don't want to look how bad it is. All right, there you guys go. Questions, answers. Oh, wait, one more. Leslie, $5. Look up the psychological condition of communal narcissism. It is responsible for much of the giving back virtue signaling. Okay, I'll look into it. Thanks for being the one girl on the show, Leslie. We love you. All right, that's it. There you guys go. You all got some homework. Communal narcissism. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.